Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 futures charts. But just before I start today's video, I must say a massive congratulations to everyone in my premium signal group. This is not my big usual signal group where you can get a 3-month trial. This is my premium group. You can find and gain access to my premium group by visiting my website. To do that, you just have to scan this QR code on your screen, and then once on my website, you'll see at the top of the web page, there's something that says Premium Signal Service. If you click there, that's which will then give you access to joining my Premium Signal Service where I work with you one-on-one. And that also give you access to this private group chat. There's only 11 members, but this number is growing rapidly. And, yesterday I sent out a signal here to buy a company, a semiconductor name called Semtech, which was about to report earnings. And I explained a little bit of the reasoning as to why. And sure enough, today the stock opened up around 10% towards the open, and I managed to profit $38,500 myself. A few of my members here managed to profit £2,000. So, massive congratulations to everyone who's part of that team. And don't forget, you can join my premium signal group chat as well as my usual big free group as well by scanning this QR code on your screen. But let's get started with today's video. We currently have the S&P 500 trading up around 4,487. We had a series of economic data that was released today. We had the retail sales, which come in stronger than expected. The PPI come in very strong as well, up at 0.7%. But if you strip out energy prices as well as food prices, you would have actually got a number that come in line as expected. So the Fed tends to kind of focus on more of the core number, excluding energy and food prices. So that's why the market isn't overreacting too much to this slightly hotter than expected PPI inflation report. And then the initial jobless claims come in 5,000 jobs. 5,000 jobless claims less than expected, which is a positive for the US economy. But just looking at the S&P 500, it's managed to keep up pretty nicely despite some negative data, especially with regard to the PPI and jobless. The jobless numbers, of course, good news is bad news, and bad news is good news. But I think for the S&P 500, I still believe that we're trading in this ABC correction phase. It's not until we broke above the top of the B leg, which sits up around 4,540, that I would then become bullish here for the S&P 500. I still do believe that we are likely to go and test a 50-day EMA if we break below it, but especially around that 4,430 area. If we were to close below 4,430, that would then indicate to me that we are probably almost certainty going to go and retest the August lows here. That's it at around 4,341. So the markets are holding up rather nicely. It's especially considering the fact that we are trading in the most negative month of the year, which is September, which is positive to see. I'm not wishing for the market to go down to the August lows. I'd much rather it go higher, but I just need to be a little bit defensive here, knowing that we are in the most negative month of the year. Very similar over here, Nasdaq100, top of that B leg sits up at around 15,675. If we were to break above that, then I would flip to bullish, and we'd probably likely got to the yearly highs up around 16,000. If we broke above 16,000, then all of a sudden we're targeting the all-time highs in the Nasdaq100, which sit all the way up at 16,700. But at this moment in time, I wouldn't be surprised if we did go down and retest a 50-day EMA. If we were to break below it, then I think that we would likely go and target and break slightly below the August lows, which sit at around 14,550. Then moving over to the DowJones30, finally, again, we're still trading in this very nice uptrend. We kind of got this little wedge pattern going on here. If we can break above this area here, this little white line that you can see on your screens, where I've just kind of drawn a trend line from the recent series of lower highs. If we can break above that, then I think we're well on our way to go and testing the 0.786 February, which sits at around 35,180. And we break above that, then all of a sudden we're retesting those yearly highs, which sit at around 35,664. So I do like the setup here in the Dow Jones 30, as I've mentioned over the past couple of days and weeks. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Of course, tomorrow is the final trading session of the week. We don't really have that much in terms of economic data, but definitely keep an eye out for the ARM IPO later on this afternoon. That could be significant and affect some names like Nvidia and AMD, which of course have large market caps in some of the indices that I've just covered. But if you would like to join my premium signal group chat, or even just my normal big one, then make sure you scan this QR code on your screen. It'll take 10 seconds to sign up. But have a lovely day. Thank you.